we are back, and this controller is good to go, and the new wire worked perfect. So because of those, we now can fix Xbox controllers pretty much. So majority of the problem is either the cable or the sticks, some of the buttons, but in general, that's going to help us a lot because a lot of the controllers that we have don't work. I'm in here early, as always. I ordered this for my Charizard collection. Just some Chinese toy, but apparently it's supposed to be really good. So I'm gonna check it out. So we normally don't get toys in. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This is just a toy company that's from AliExpress. They're supposed to be pretty decent. So I wanted to check them out before, get more. But the boxes never come in good condition, unfortunately, when it comes to AliExpress. They're all Chinese shipped. Oh, nice. I gotta put them together. It's a Lego. Fantastic. I was really not having, wow. Okay, well, I guess I'll put them together. Okay. All right, so that is what it looks like, and it's pretty cool. It's extremely posable. He's just sitting on it. Like, it's really good looking. I wish there was more in the set, but realistically, there's not like a Blastoise or anything that is available right now. There's Greninjas and some other ones. I actually think they're really cool, so we'll probably get more of those in stock and see if we can sell them. They're really good quality. They move quite a bit. I enjoyed them. They're really posable. You guys haven't seen this at all. These are all complete in box besides Mario Bros. 3 Game Boy Advance games. So I'm getting those in stock. There's a few more right here. But unfortunately, we got to open. Today is Monday, so I am here by myself again. I was by myself all week, so we're going to open the shop really quick, get going for the day. I'm probably going to swap this out as well for an NES and grab an NES game in here or something, because this has been sitting here for a bit. We want to get rid of it. And I was trying to get Travis and convince him that he has like these metal dance pads for DDR for the PS2. And I told him that I don't want to buy them, but it would be cool if we set them up right here. Have 2 dance pads that people can play. It's kind of big and bulky, but it'd be kind of interesting for a bit. To have at least a DDR section in the shop, even if it doesn't, last that long, just because it would get in the way. But I thought it'd be cool. But we've actually had the new guy here, Matt. You haven't met him quite yet. So he's here. He's usually on weekends, but he's cleared out a bunch of inventory that we've been sitting on. So I got to add a bunch more. So he has stuff to do. But he's also going to be adding inventory and cleaning. It's just that we're starting to get the big stacks take a bit. Unfortunately, Goodwill behind me, it's kind of dead. Like, not because they don't have games, it's because their prices on games are the same price as retail at this point. AKA, like, price charting are pretty much close. They had a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog 2 no manual for $40. It's like a $50 game. So there's a couple other ones, Sonic Heroes for the GameCube. They're pretty much exactly, if not like $5-10 cheaper than price charting. So we're not going to be making too much money off of them unless they slip up, which can happen, but we'll still look. But at least I can get some stuff from my GameCube collection, which I ended up getting. I need a manual for this, and this is complete. And, a loose copy of this goes for more than I paid, so we paid about $7. It goes for about 14, so it's double up. So there's still money. It's just, it's going to be a lot tighter on the good stuff unless they miss something. So it's a little disappointing, but we will be okay. We got plenty of sources, plenty of people coming in for trades, plenty of stuff to get us by until foreseeable future. It only sucks for Goodwill because realistically, we'd be spending a lot more money if their prices were even half of what the going price is for the stuff. I would be swooping it up. If it was less than 50% of what they're going for, I'd be buying it, but it's not. And we can't really make too much money off of 10 bucks. So, darn. But they've changed for the last couple of years. They've changed their prices back and forth all the time. So, we'll see what they want to do and see what they're going to do. It just sucks that people donate these games and don't even know what the values are of these things. And unfortunately, people just don't come to the shop and make money. All right, I need to find this game so I can update it for the collection. I gotta find it. Oh, right there. It's right there. All right, so like I said, this one actually had the inserts in the manual. Ooh, it has the registration card too. Perfect. So we'll grab that. This is now going to go in here. And then let's take a look at the discs. That doesn't look too bad. So I actually ended up going with this copy because it's in better shape than the original one I had. So we're going to clean up all the sticker residue and everything and put it back on our shelf. I got to go pull out some cash because I'm about to buy a lot. Decently priced lot. 64 jungle green. You know what? I'll show you. I'm not going to spoil it, but I have to go pull out cash first and then I got to go over there. So I'm going to go do that. We got the jungle green N64 in stock now. We're just 2 away from the US versions. 2. We may be getting another one. And that means we're only 1 way. We got Donkey Kong 64, Mario Kart, Pokemon Snap, Super Mario 64, Quake. And then we got an expansion pack with it. All right, John's here. Say hi, John.
Hello.
I have to go get the mail. There's something in the mail that John made me buy twice. And it better work this time, John. We've been sitting on this forever. And we got a dongle for it. But there's 2 versions of it. Rock Band 1 for the Wii and Rock Band 2 for the Wii. And they're different dongles. So I had to buy 2 different dongles for this thing. And I'm really hoping we can get this out. Because it's getting in my way all day long.
I thought you ordered the wrong dongle.
I made sure I didn't order the wrong dongle. I got the wrong dongle. Son of a bitch. Is there not another one in here? God.
You guys don't understand how frustrating this is either. This has been like a month-long project of trying to get a dongle for Shane's worst purchase of the year.
My worst purchase of the year? My worst purchase.
We should just sell the drums and the mic, cut our losses, call it a day.
I have to send this. Oh, I wish it was the right dongle.
I wish YouTube knew how frustrating this is.
This is why we don't buy these unless they have all the parts and pieces and tested. Because we still don't even know if the guitar works. I hate these things. All right. And this is where it came from. This was the listing for the Guitar Hero. For the dongle receiver for the Stratocaster. That's the model number. And that's definitely not what we got. Oh, and it came from the same place. So, went to Goodwill. They're doing a lot of remodeling right now. But, I picked up another whole bunch of stuff. And some of the stuff in here I'm surprised to see. It's been a surprise kind of week, apparently. Got a bunch of Wii stuff, but some of the better things is at the bottom. And I did buy something I normally don't like to buy, and that is empty boxes for stuff. But I have at least 2 copies that I know of in the shop right now, and they're not complete, so this probably will work out. Oh, let's get to the shop and see where we're at. I spent $820 on this lot. All right? Don't, that's a lot. There it is. Why did I spend that much? I tend to spend a lot, especially when it comes to good stuff, and this is good stuff. A bunch of great Game Boy Advance games. Tactics, Fire Emblems, Wario Land, Super Mario, Pokemans. Couple good, decent Game Boy games. Kirby Land 2, DuckTales. We got a DSi XL for $40, no charger. And we did get a link cable for $2.99. And then we come to This is the stuff that I would normally pass on and not really pay for it, but because we have a couple copies of stuff that in this lot, I decided to grab it. Now these, unfortunately, this one's not. This one actually has the game in it. This one, unfortunately, is just the box, just the box, just the box, and just the box. Now again, boxes aren't something I normally buy, empty boxes. I don't like paying for them. It doesn't really make much sense unless you're going to make some money off of it, because you could try to sell a box, which you might be able to, but it's hard to know exactly how much they're worth, and not a lot of people are selling boxes, which sucks, because I'd rather have the games in them and just, potentially buy them outright. But this is also going to be a dilemma, because I don't have this box. I have the other one right there, but I don't have the silver box. The problem also is, we have the game. We actually have 2 games right now, and that would be a perfect contender to go into this box to sell or complete or keep, and I don't have this box. I wish I did. I do have the game already, but I don't have the box. So we can at least get 2 complete, almost complete, not complete with box. Well, it doesn't have the Pokewalker either, which I can find. We don't normally buy Pokewalkers too often, but we can find them and get them. It looks like I will be keeping the silver box because I don't have it complete in box yet. So, well, there you go. That problem solved. Again, it is cool to see these, and realistically, for $50, if you had the game not complete with box, it's not a horrible price. When the whole entire combined thing, box and everything, is about $300 something. So not horrible. Isn't the worst. It's not horrible. It's not great, but it's horrible. But our Wii section was missing a lot of games. We got hit by a lot of people grabbing some, so it's nice to grab some Pokemon games. Like, I can't complain. It was a pretty good Goodwill pickup. Now, this is where it gets kind of... they had a Sega Nomad. First off, this is the 3rd one we've ever had in the shop. We don't get them too often. They're kind of uncommon. We don't know if this thing works or not. We're taking a risk. We paid $150 for it. If it does work, the thing's worth about $300. But we don't come across these too often, so to see one is really cool. It's literally just a Sega Model 2 and handheld. It doesn't have the battery pack, which would be cool, but it's cool to see one. So we have to test this out, see if it works. If it does, that's almost half our money back right there. So do you think I spent too much? Let us know in the comments below. I already know the answer, but, just in case you don't, go ahead and let us know. I need to test this model, this Nomad, and hopefully it turns on and everything else. Now, luckily, Goodwill has a really great return policy. So realistically, let's say the DS and the Nomad don't work, I could just get my money back as store credit, and then we clearly buy enough from Goodwill to do so. And then we're not out a complete total loss. So it's not horrible, but we need to make some money back. So I need to get this stuff in stock, test the Nomad before John gets here and sees how much money we spent. He never likes it when I buy stuff from Goodwill now. But, too bad. That's not... Oh, okay, come on, Nomad. Work. I think we already have, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, John must have moved it. So let's see if I can find the power supply. Here we go. This is a Sega... This is a Genesis Model 1. I can't remember if this uses a Genesis Model 2 or 1 power supply. I thought it was 1, but it might be a Model 2. It's a Model 2, which makes sense considering it's literally just a handheld Model 2. Now this is a Game Gear power supply. I don't know if that'll work. Looks like it fits, so let's go ahead and power. Okay. Sega game. Where's our Sega test game? We have this all-in-one that we got that we tend to use. So let's see if it powers on and works. All right, let's see. Oh, we got some life. Oh, it's working. I hear it. Turn up the volume. There it goes. it works. I need to test all the buttons, all the 6-pad buttons. Usually we just do a fighting game really quick to test all the buttons. So I need to make sure that everything else is working on it. Because technically this is a Sega Genesis Model 2. And the cool thing about that, you can actually plug in audio, video, and a controller into this port and play it on the TV. So I adjusted the brightness, but it looks like it's working. So this Sega Genesis Model 2 Nomad is in good working condition. So therefore, half of our money is pretty much back. Yay. Now it's time to make the other half. And hopefully some other stuff. The other thing I need to test is to see if this DSi actually works. So we're going to go plug it in and hopefully it charges. Oh no. Okay. Orange light. Ooh, it's a little finicky. So it probably needs to be taken apart and resoldered on the power connector. So we're going to leave it like that. It looks like it's charging. We'll see if it comes on. Everything else works. Now, luckily for that, we could take it apart and resolder the power connector. It's not a big deal. I think we have some extra power connectors. It sucks that we can't get it out right away, but at least the Nomad works. So on to the next. Some of you might be asking, how are you going to make money? You literally just took out Soul Silver out of the whole equation. Not really. But Complete in Box Soul Silver was definitely a large part of this as well, because I know I had a copy in it. Again, Nomad's 300, Soul Silver's about 300. That's 600 bucks. Then we have to make the extra 2. And it's like, how are you going to do that? Well, Pokemon games are expensive, so there's one. Other is we have options to help us make a little bit more money. So sometimes we get trades in that don't have any money into them, and so we like to keep those onto the side. So when I spend a bunch of money that's a little higher than our normal average that we like to pay, we can help make a little bit more, or at least break even. And that's where our shoebox comes in. This shoebox is stuff that we've either picked up that has no money into it, anything else that we could kind of put over here to make some money. But without that stuff, let's see if we can even make money, right? With everything I purchased here that I purchased on Goodware, is there a way to make money? That's a good question. I'm going to put it all in price charting based on condition and see if we can make money off of it. Unfortunately, I'm going to take out these 3 items into the equation, considering that they're empty. So I can't really make, I can make money, but I'm not going to make money. So I'm not going to add the price of these 3 items inside of this lot. So you guys can just get an idea. You know, I'm trying to be fair in this situation. I'm not also going to be adding these, even though we sell these. So we're just going to continue trucking on and see if we can at least break even with everything. So it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Considering I am keeping this box, which would probably tilt us over the edge a little bit more. But all in all, we paid $820, and drum roll. We're looking to make about 12, give or take, maybe 10, so $1,000. So $200 profit. It used to be a lot better. Psst, we used to buy the stuff for 200 bucks and make like 800 bucks on it. It was really nice, but times have changed, so maybe Goodwill's still a thing. So yes and all, we can still make 200 bucks, but I'm going to add some more of our stuff that we have extra in, get a nice, beautiful number that I like on average of these things, how much we paid for them. And we're going to probably come up pretty good. Now, I got to get this in stock before John yells at me, because 800 bucks is a lot of money, and sometimes he doesn't think I buy good stuff, so I got to hurry. We only got 2 hours before we're technically open, and he shows up, so I want to get this stuff in stock now. So not including all that stuff I just picked up and have to get into inventory, I also dealing with something on the shipping side, because we made a fairly large order to Syndico, and it's stuck. It's stuck in Oakland. Not that far, but it's stuck there because I need to register my importer's identification number and all that, which isn't a big deal. I can definitely fill that information out because this exceeds, I think it's $2,600. It's a pretty expensive lot that we're bringing in. I have to fill this out, but the only way you can fill it out isn't you just Google it, download the PDF, and send it to them. No, you got to go through, call the 1-800 number, get an email sent to you, go on their website, fill in all the information out. I haven't received the email, and I've called twice yesterday. I got to call again today and get all this done. It's that. Remember the small things? That's a small thing, and there's a lot of money tied up into that. So we need to get that now. Like now. So I'm gonna try to call them again and see if I can get this email sent to me. Maybe get in contact with someone that actually knows what they're doing. Hopefully, because I need this stuff yesterday. So here we go. This is the last thing I did last time was have to call the 1-800 number. And go from there.
Welcome to FedEx. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. We have new enhanced mobile features you can conveniently access from your phone. Are you calling from a cell phone?
No.
Thanks. We're here to assist you. What specifically can I help you with?
Service representative.
Since we've recently contacted you, please tell me the reason for your call today so I can direct you to the right place.
Importer's registration / identification number for clearance.
You're calling about an investigation or case number, right?
No. Registration identification number for clearance.
Sorry. If you're calling about an investigation or case number, say yes or press 1. If not, say no, press 2. My mistake. Since we've recently contacted you, please tell me the reason for your call today so I can direct you to the right place.
Registration identification number.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please tell me what you're calling about in a few words.
Customer service representative.
Are you calling about a delivery?
Yes.
Okay, what's your tracking or door tag number?
2.
Thanks. 656-569-070. Is that right?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find this number in my database. Please make sure you're entering the FedEx tracking number that you received from the shipper. Again, please say or enter either your tracking or door tag number. This FedEx Express shipment has a customs clearance delay. The shipment requires importer's registration or identification number for clearance. Please contact the importer. If you've already contacted the importer and have new information to provide that may help resolve this, say representative.
Representative.
Just a moment while I transfer you to a FedEx customer service representative.
Hi, thank you for calling FedEx. Speaking, we have your first and last name.
Shane Cassida.
Hey Shane, how are you doing today?
Not too bad.
You get that? I don't believe Shane you're calling to track a package, am I correct?
Correct.
Alright, so let's check here. Is this just for confirm is tracking number S39070?
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still checking some information here.
Okay.
I'm checking here the latest updates that I have here. By the way, hey, just want to ask, are you the shipper or the recipient?
I'm the recipient.
Can you confirm to me your address, Shane?
It's 169 Cohasset Road, Suite 1, Chico, California.
Right, and the recipient's name on the label, please?
Max Level Video Games.
Right, here's an update, Shane. Since the shipment still in a balance area on the 18th, and as of the moment, there's no latest update on this. There's the right department that will handle this for you, Shane, since the shipment is coming from the international.
Uh-huh.
So I was going to transfer you to our international department.
Yeah, I have a quick question. Can you give me their number? Because I called them twice. They were supposed to send me emails, and I have no contact information.
The rep man, but however, you can ask them when I go to transfer you now, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Alright, just stay on the line, I will just transfer you.
All right. realistically. There should be a form or something you can go to. If they're gonna make automation like this, they need to make form completions and information quick and easy. Otherwise, it's very difficult, especially with the language barrier. I was supposed to have 2 emails sent yesterday to 2 different emails for this document so I can send it to them so I can get it released. And I'm clearly on the phone again, which doesn't mean I got the document.
Thank you for calling FedEx. My name is Misha. May I have your first and last name, please?
Shane Cassida.
Thank you for that information, Shane. I do have a tracking number that was provided. Can you verify for me the recipient's name and the delivery address?
Yeah, it's Max Level Video Games, and it's 169 Cohasset Road, Suite 1, Chico, California.
Thank you for that information, Shane. I do see that this package has not cleared customs, and there's a clearance support ticket open. Give me just a moment to review that information. Shane, thank you for patiently waiting. Have you already submitted the 5106 document?
I haven't received the email back. Is there any way I can get an email? I can just send a PDF version of it and like expedite this situation.
Have not received it?
No, I have not received the email. I've called twice yesterday, gave 2 different emails. I haven't received any email from any of them. Because I know you guys are supposed to send me an email with a link to fill out that form, and I haven't received that at all.
And I do apologize for that for that inconvenience. Now, just to confirm your email address, I have at gmail.com.
That is correct.
I'm also going to give you the representative that should send you over that document, their contact information, if you would like to send them an email or give them a call to push that form being sent.
Yeah, because I haven't even received the form, because you guys, I don't know if you're accepting email confirmations with this form or not. I thought it was all online now. But yeah, if you want to give me...
You saw a link that
Yeah.
has to be sent via our logistics department. They're the only department that's authorized to send that form due to the confidentiality of your information.
Yeah.
Now, that representative's phone number first is 1-888-327-395. All right.
I'm just going to verify that. 1-888-327-395.
3395.
1-888-327-3395.
And the extension is 120129.
129. So this is my main point of contact then. See if I can get that email sooner than later.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Is there anything you can help me with at this point in time?
I can't send you out that link. I do apologize. Now, if you would like, I can get you connected to that department to speak with another representative.
If you could, please.
To you.
Yeah. And what's this department?
That is the FedEx Trade Network.
Okay, so it's the FedEx Trade Network. Okay, yeah, if you want to transfer me over there, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Misha.
You have a great day.
Thank you for calling FedEx Logistics. For the purpose of call quality, your call may be recorded. Press 1 to enter an agent extension. Press 2 to speak to an operator. Please enter the extension number of the person you are trying to reach, followed by a pound key.
129 pound. At least I got some information to contact.
FedEx Logistics representatives are still assisting other customers.
So hopefully I can expedite this email faster to get to me so I can fill this out really quick. Hopefully. At least Misha spoke English. Just helpful. Yeah, if I can just get a direct link to this information that can go instead of doing this email, and I get it. It's sensitive information. You're giving social security numbers, your business EIN number, and some other stuff, but this is a rigmarole. I really hope I get in contact with someone. They're not out of the office on vacation or something. Makes sense why I haven't received an email.
FedEx logistics representatives are still assisting other customers. Please stay on the line. Your call will be answered shortly.
How do you know that, robot? Alright, guess why I'm waiting to get an answer. And hopefully an email. I'll actually get to work.
Sophie speaking. May I have the truck number?
What was that? Sorry?
May I have the truck number?
Yeah, the tracking number is 287-656-569-070.
I have 287-656-569-070. Thank you. One moment. I have shipment from Japan to US and the receiver company is Max Level Video Games. May I have your name?
Shane Cassida.
Yeah, is this shipment for business or for just personal shipment?
What was that? Sorry?
Is this shipment just a personal shipment or for company?
It's for a company.
May I have your company EIN number?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
No worries. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye. I guess I'm done. She just needed some employee identification number, which is our EIN number for our business, and our LLC name, because technically the EIN number is based on an LLC, not the business. So hopefully that gets cleared. That'd be great. I would love to see that, all that stuff, probably not tomorrow unless it gets cleared today. There's 2 packages coming. It'd be great to see it tomorrow. We'll probably see it Friday. So hopefully that gets cleared today. That'd be great. I think pickups already happened. So we don't have to worry about that. Trying to think what else is going on. Okay. We'll see. Hopefully it gets updated. I'll keep you guys posted. It's great things owning your own video game store. Again, this is just one of many situations you get yourself into. Trying to run a business, and we get a lot of shipments and stuff from Japan. A lot. Because they have so much video game stuff, peripherals, controllers, stuff that we never received here in the States. So it's really cool to see some of those really special edition stuff come through that we can use, and there is no region locked items on them. So we're hopefully you're excited. Honestly, every time we get a shipment, most of the time we enjoy it. I told John he's not allowed to know what's coming. He's not allowed to look. He can look. He can cheat. But I tell people, don't look. You'll be excited. This time it's going to be fun. We got a lot of stuff coming. And some personal things. Most of the time I don't get a lot of personal stuff. There's quite a lot of items in this personal. Not a whole bunch, but there are 2. There are 2 out of, 3 dozen. So we got 2 items that are coming to the shop that are for the collection that's behind you. This is my personal collection that you see. I am out of room right now. Because this isn't organized and I don't have enough room to put more shelves, which I did, which is also one of the reasons why we're looking at getting something bigger, because I need an office space to do stuff like this, not in here. No one really needs to know what I'm doing. They can, but it's, having a business, sometimes your employees don't need to know what's going on with the business, what information's going on, what's happening on the back end of the business. But I try to be as open as possible, so hopefully this gets cleared, that gets updated, and we're good to go. I got my big boy pants off, and now I can start doing just inventory, which is what I need to do. So, do you want to see me do inventory? Oh, this is the best thing. This is what I was doing. On the phone waiting for them. I was adding things into our inventory, and it's boring. That's the worst part of the job. But it's also the most important part of the job. You grab the game, see what kind of condition it's in. There's a UPC beep. I go, oh, perfect, Walking Dead. We've had this in stock before. That's awesome. No manual as well. This is the price that we sell it at. I don't know if that's a good price or not. And then we add it to stock. And that gets added. Goes onto the website, MaxLevelVideoGames.com. Print out a barcode. There it goes. We got the barcode, and the barcode goes in here. So at this moment in time, that means this is available for purchase at MaxLevelVideoGames.com. So as soon as it goes into stock, it might not be cleaned yet, but it's ready to be purchased. So that's one thing I really like about our system. The way we do it is as soon as we get it in stock, it's ready to go. Even though it might not be clean, it may need to be updated and stuff like that, but in general, it's good to go. So I got a whole stack of stuff to get done. So I'm going to do that before for another hour. I'll see you back in an hour.